something happening, so get involved. The long distances are gonna dissolve. The legend itself is coming your way. If you're lucky, I'll be there to stay. You think you're dreaming, but it's actually true. I'll be standing right next to you. Time is ticking and it won't be long. Don't hesitate or I'll be fucking gone. You're my planned destination, gonna fuck it up from station to station. Not gonna stick to just one nation, so listen close to my vocal masturbation. Don't be afraid to go out the door as I'm cruising down the street in my 6'4". Another dimension, new galaxy, intergalactic planetary. Grubgun 2020, get your tickets now, cause there's fucking plenty. There's time for you to get involved. Don't you see that the world revolves around Grubgun? You know you gotta be there. All you gotta do is raise the train fare to Grubgun, where dreams are made. Your memories they can't take away. I'll be in London, and then in Wales, Leeds, Sheffield, and the Yorkshire Dales. Gonna hop a ship to Holland, then take a train to sail to Sweden. I'll be in Malmo, Ystad, and Gothenburg. I'll even get Stockholm Syndrome. I heard that Finland is nice this time of year, so don't think that I won't be near to you. It won't be long, so get your fucking stupid punk asses to Grubgun. You'll regret that you never went to Grubgun 2020. Get your tickets now, cause there's fucking plenty. There's time for you to get involved. Don't you see the world revolves around Grubgun? You know you wanna be there. All you have to do is raise the train fare to Grubgun, where dreams are made. Your memories they can't take away. Of Grubgun, the con of the century. If you don't come down, you'll regret it eventually. Grubgun, get involved. Let all your stress and your worries dissolve at Grubgun. You can pick up some merch, get on your knees and worship at the church of Grubgun. I'll take you by the hand to the promised land. You know you're gonna come to Grubgun. There's something happening, so get involved.
Fuck.
The long distances
Cocksuckers.
dissolve. The legend itself is
Alright, you're all lucky.
If you're lucky, I'll be
In
there to
that
stay.
we open. There's probably nobody here. I don't give a fuck. Happy New Year, everybody. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. Happy New Year. Can you hear me? No? High five? Anyone? I'm back, everyone. This is I've retooled the entire channel. It's gonna be more edgy this year. Be real edgelord. I'm gonna start really working to get this channel fucking hopping in the new year. No, not really. Gonna just keep doing the same things, except I'm gonna be doing them better. Gonna do everything better this year. I'm gonna be a great person, and that's these are facts, everybody. And by everybody, I mean nobody, because there's nobody here. So that's great. You can go fuck yourselves forever, probably. Hope we all had a good New Year. I'm gonna have to go over this 10 times in the next 15 minutes because none of you expected me to be on today, and I didn't even expect to be on until I checked it was Saturday. And I was like, Oh God, look, it's you. Say again, motherfucker. What are you doing here? God damn. Well, thanks for popping in. Don't feel obligated to stay. I don't even feel obligated to stay. Hope you're having a good fucking year. Hope you have a good year this year, though. I mean, you know. And look, James is here. Fucking got two people. All right, well, that's fine. Yeah, you know, this is the thing. Like, we've all been fucked the last couple of years. Everything's, yeah, see, dude, you should make more videos, buddy, because fucking, I swear to God, YouTube is fucking dead. Even seeing you walking around the woods and trespassing on other people's properties, like, I'm still remembering those videos because, like, seriously, that shit is gold to me. But, like, we've all had a shit couple of fucking years, man. Like, we've really, like, it's been a fucking... I can't remember the last time I was fucking, you know, enjoying fucking planet Earth. Except for the times when I'm out enjoying planet Earth. But there's always that niggling thing in the back of your head, like, when you leave the house. Do I have my mask? Fuck off. We're gonna all have to keep doing that, but, like... for ourselves, let's just fucking, let's make this year good for us. Let's not fucking procrastinate. We're all gonna die. This is the thing. And you know, me, I'll be 51 this year. I'll be one fucking year closer to fucking turning to dust and being forgotten forever. You know, I was, you know, I know it's slightly narcissistic to do so, but I was, dude, this is the thing. Motivation doesn't exist if you're sitting on your duff. Motivation comes from fucking going out of your comfort zone. I can't stress this enough. Nobody wants to go out and do shit. Like, 100% nobody wants to. They want to sit at home and do fuck all and enjoy, you know, sit and fucking... in their little bubble and do their shit. But you gotta get out there. This is the thing. We're gonna fucking, we have to fucking live our lives and, like, in a more fulfilling way. You know, we can't just fucking rot in this shithole fucking planet that we live on. No, I don't believe that this year will be the end of restrictions and masks, to be honest. I don't. I just don't. There's here in Calgary for the fucking Calgary Stampede, which was in August, I think. They were like, we're lifting all restrictions. And that lasted a sum total of a month. And then everybody fucking everybody had to fucking go right back on the bandwagon. No one was allowed to see anybody. I mean, I don't give a fuck cuz I don't see anybody anyway. I got no friends, you know what I'm saying? You're the only people I fucking talk to. Is that Mr. OCD? Who the fuck? Long time no see. Well, you're gonna have to be more specific than that. Like, what am I, you know, I don't go down my list of people Anyway, this year, I mean, granted, you know, it's like minus 20 outside. I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm not going to be like, all right, everybody, I'm going to go out every single day and fucking live my life to the fullest. Some days you got to chill at home, you know what I'm saying? But, like, this year is the year you fucking, I want all of you fucking cocksuckers, piece of shit fucking bastards, to go and get out of your comfort zone. Do something you've never done and don't, you know, like, you never thought you'd do. It's been like 8 years. Well, what the fuck? I can't catch you up on the last 8 years. I was still fucking working in irrigation when you were watching this shit. I quit. Holy shit. Well, you've been sorely lacking. I don't know. Did they just let you out of prison or something? You only just figure out how to work your fucking Wi-Fi? Like, holy Christ. Anyway, you know, I don't mean to badmouth anybody. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. If you expect me to hold up video games, well, scroll back a few videos. I already did that. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to ding the bell in the corner for future uploads. And, remember to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But, yeah, everybody's got to get... This is the year, man, that we all fucking... Despite the fact that we are all on a fucked up piece of shit planet, we're gonna have to get out and do shit. Get out and go on a road trip to places you've never been before. Like, go and fucking try fucking different things you've never tried before. Yeah, the more things change, the more they stay the same. It's warm in here. But like, New Year's doesn't mean... I know, it's been 10 years. Say it more. That's right. It's been fucking 10 years, buddy. And I've been there since the fucking get-go with you. I could probably remember your first videos. I still wish you fucking could find your old theme song and fucking pull that out of the hat. Buddy, you're the fucking... I voted for you for fucking YouTuber of the month. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I know it's like... Do it. If you're going to do it for anybody, do it for me. Because, hey, I don't ask for much. But, like, ever since I started, like, traveling on my own and going places and fucking going out of my comfort zone and, like, purposely trying to drive and get lost, because you're never really lost. Who gives a fuck if you don't know where you are? That's fun. It's 2022. How many people can say that they just fucking get lost on planet Earth? When you look at your phone and there's no signal, that's good. Yeah, there you go. You see, you already know where the music came from. So just find that fucking music. I want to hear that. I can fucking, dude, if I had a keyboard, I could play it. Because I remember it. Because it always reminds me of the Grange Hill theme. Even though it's nothing like the Grange Hill theme, it always reminds me of that. Anyway, just go and get fucking lost. Don't, start a new hobby. Do fucking something. We're all just stuck in this horrible fucking rut that's so sharp-sided on either side that we can't even get out. But we can get out. We don't need help to get out of this fucking rut. We all can do it. If I can do it, and I hate doing things. But, like, I was taken, fucking, dude. And like I said, I know it's narcissistic. I was watching some of my old out and about videos, because you people won't watch them. And I was like, look at this guy. Me. Look at this fucking piece of shit who who isn't happy with anything, but he's out fucking doing stuff, taking pictures, enjoying himself, filming shit for you, the home viewer, filming shit for me. Is that my chair squeaking? Weak. But, like, come on now. Seriously. The world, sure, we all play fucking video games and do our shit, and that's great. We have that. And we all have different tastes, and, you got your mental cases who want to play retro shit, and, but that's also stuck in a rut, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to start playing, fucking Super Nintendo games. I'm not. Because they're all bad. But, like, let's just agree that we're going to that the year of Grubgun, 2022... it's everyone knows that that's what it is. You know it. I know it. The guy down the street knows it. We all know 2022, year of Grubgun. I want you guys to fucking live vicariously through me, but also use me as an example. If I can do it, then fucking surely to Christ you guys can do it, unless you're shut-ins, fucking, you have a fucking tracking ankle collar, ankle bracelet that makes it so that you're not allowed to leave the neighborhood. If you're on some kind of machine that stops you from going out of the fucking house, then, you know, sure. But, like, just do something. Do something. I'm constantly thinking of what I can do next. Where can I go next that I've never been? What exciting situation can I get myself into that I've never been a part of? You know, and I'm not going to be like, oh, you know, one of those things where it's like, I'm going to go skydiving, or I'm going to fucking go scuba diving, or I'm going to fucking, you know, do something dumb. Like, the fuck, I'm not going to go skydiving. I don't be fucking, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm not paying money for that. Let's put it that way. Yeah, you can be happy doing what you're doing, but you know, you know, sometimes, like, you know, we don't know what happiness is unless we fucking go looking for it. And I mean, and sometimes happiness is fucking a false idol. So, you know, and I don't need you fucking chiming in. Just be happy doing what you're doing. No, don't be happy just doing what you're doing, because that's you stuck in a rut. I'm making excuses for it. I mean, if you're like traveling anyway and doing all kinds of cool stuff and, you know, blah blah blah, then fine. You know, I'm just talking out my ass. But you got to do it, man. Look at these people fucking dropping in and out of the fucking video. You're the worst. Yeah, anxiety's a bitch. Anxiety's a bitch. You know, I can't blame you there. I can't blame you there. I mean, you know, little, you know, baby steps. You know what I mean? Like, baby steps. Do as much as you feel like you need to do. I know you get out of the house because you've talked about getting out of the house, and I've seen you get out of the house. So, I mean, you know, but do what you could, you know, do what as much as you can do. You know, I'm just trying to be encouraging here. And yes, you should travel more. Happy New Grub Silver Sub. It's a new year and a new me. Same me, but it's new because it's me. But yeah, you should travel more. That's the thing. And travel to places you do the fucking, oh man, there's nothing better than looking on fucking Google Maps or Google whatever and looking at fucking places you've never been and then dropping down to street level and being like, look at this. This is mental. How the fuck? Like, how are these people even surviving in here? Shut the fuck up out there. I'm filming a video. But yeah, like, everybody should travel more. I cannot stress it enough. And like I said, getting lost. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I went on road trips where I was driving around on these back fucking roads, northern fucking BC, driving around. No fucking signal on my phone. Had no idea where I was. I didn't know if I was going the right way. Didn't know, like, there was no reference. You look on Google Maps and it's just a blue dot on a fucking white background. You don't even know if you're on the road. And I'm like, well, there's a car up there driving that way, so he knows where he's going. I'll just follow them. Who cares? You pull over, you stop, there's a place to get a coffee, drink a fucking coffee, have a fucking piece of pastry or something. You know, guys, it's just, you know, I hate seeing people fucking, you know, there's so many, I just see so many people fucking wasting their fucking life away. And I know, like, oh, it's none of my business. I shouldn't be concerned about other people fucking enjoying themselves. I mean, easier to get lost. I just mean, like, take back roads. You know, if you're going to drive somewhere, take the long route. Take the fucking, you know, take the long way. Take the back road. Take the fucking, the less traveled path. And just, oh no, it's easy to get lost in fucking Canada, trust me. I mean, here in Alberta, I could drive straight north for, 600 miles. Literally, like, 600 miles straight north. There's probably a road that goes straight north for 600 miles. But there's a million roads that go like this. I mean, granted, they all look the same here, but when you're in BC and can't see around the fucking corner, like, I've been lost. There were times when I literally had no idea what was next. I'm like, I mean, if you look back at some of my interior road trip videos, I'm driving and I'm like, there's supposed to be a ferry up here. I don't know. I don't even know if it's running. Is it? Like, I see it on the map that there's supposed to be a ferry. I assume that it takes me over to some other place. I'm just going to drive over there and check. And there was a ferry there. I took the ferry. I didn't even know if there was a ferry on this side. I had no idea what was on the other side. Who gives a shit? What's the difference? What's the difference? It's more exciting not knowing where the fuck you are than knowing exactly where you are. I mean, knowing exactly where you are, there's that comfort where you're like, oh, okay, I don't have to think. I don't have to challenge myself. But it's time, guys. It's time. The older you get, the more set in your fucking ways you get. The more you fucking are like, I'm not gonna do I don't have to change for anybody. No, you don't have to change for anybody else. You gotta do it for you, the home viewer. You gotta respect yourself. You know what I mean? If you're okay with just sitting around, dying in the same town you were born in, never seeing anything, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. But yes, waking up somewhere new. Yes. Doing new shit it's all we fucking have. Experiences. What else do we have in this fucking shithole fucking spiral to our own fucking death? What do we have? Nothing. Getting used to shit is fine. That's like if you have a job, you get used to your job. That's good. That's a good thing to get used to. But waking up in the morning and fucking wash, rinse, repeat your fucking life till you drop dead. Just walk through a graveyard and see how many of those fucking people, like, probably just, back 50, 60, 70 years ago, just wash, rinse, repeat themselves to their grave. This is why it always interests me, like, at work, when people would come over here from a different country and, like, be like, oh yeah, no, I came from India, or I came from wherever, and and all the way to Canada, and got a job, and blah, blah, blah. I always ask them, I'm like, why did you do this? What was your life like there? What was fucking going on there that you needed to do this? Like, imagine that fucking trip, like, flying fucking 18 hours on a fucking airplane or whatever it is from fucking India to fucking Vancouver. You've never seen rain, and if you do see rain, it, like, washes your village out and everyone dies. Like, it's like, the fuck, man? It's like, that's an adventure. It's crazy. Every day you turn the corner and it's like, I'm so far away from home, it's fucking mental. I'm on the other side of the fucking globe. I moved 1,000 miles and it was an adventure. I just, for you do what you gotta do. But there comes a time, boys. There comes a time. You're gonna be too old to fucking do this shit. You're gonna be on a walker. You're gonna be fucking sitting there thinking, looking at all your shit and thinking, maybe I should have done something. But anyway, I hope everybody's having had a good Christmas. 100%. Like, fucking let's start there. Hope you all had a good Christmas. I hope your Christmases went fine. Hope there wasn't any stress, any fucking agitation, anything bad happen. You know, I hope you all got something cool in your stocking. I hope if you have family around you, they're all happy and nobody got in any screaming matches or wanted to fucking punch each other in the fucking head, break someone's fucking jaw at Christmas. Hope that didn't happen. And and then New Year's. I mean, I was playing Borderlands 3 with Brandy, and I missed New Year's. By the time I looked at the fucking clock, it was like 25 after 12. I missed it. I was playing video games because New Year's is nothing. New Year's is just, hey guys, I get to put up a new calendar. I've got countdowns for this year. It's my birthday at the end of February. That's a big day, boys. 51. This old piece of shit, 51 years old. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts, man. Everyone's fucking going to be there for my exciting birthday. Fun. No? Then in March, end of March, fly to Vancouver for 2 weeks. Gonna chill out there. Yeah, you ate far too much over Christmas. That's fine. Good. So did I. Look, I ate fucking really like D-grade coconut creams. These were like 80 cents at fucking Walmart. They were cheap. I'm not even sure there's any natural product in here. But yeah, good you ate. Good. Have fun. What are you gonna do? Oh, I can't eat anything bad. Oh, yes you can. You just can't always eat something bad. Yeah, no, that is like, this is, what is the brand on this? Hill biscuits. I think they're imported to Canada from, I don't know, Upper Moldavia, I think. It doesn't even say. Suitable for vegetarians, though, so that's... Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Christmas either. I mean, like, my Christmas was... I've got nobody here. I'm just by myself. Christmas is the same day as any other day. You know, I can't go have Christmas dinner with my family. I can't fucking, I don't exchange presents, sitting and don't go to breakfast with my sister. I'm still playing Ghost of Tsushima right now. I'm still hammering away on that. I've been playing Borderlands 3 with Brandy online. Oh, God. She bought it for me for Christmas. It was on sale. So I was going to, here, everyone loves talking about video games, so I'm going to talk about video games. So I was going to trade my fucking PS4 in for a PS4 Pro. And so I got it all ready. I knew when it was, I knew what I needed to bring to trade it in, and they were going to give me like fucking $250 or something for the fucking thing, which is pretty close to what I paid for it. And then because the thing was flooded with water, it shorted the power switch out. So the power switch doesn't work on it. So there's no way I could bring this thing in to trade, because what if they actually check it and the power switch doesn't work and I gotta lug the fucking cocksucker all the way home? So I got fucked out of a PS4 Pro. So I'm still back on the regular PS4 and I don't really care. Fuck it. Maybe it's, it's fate. Yeah, Mad Max sucks, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Mad Max is the worst game ever. Weak. That shit is weak, dude. That's not even a real game. That's barely a game. I've played better games. All of them are better. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, I'm halfway through it. I've moved up to the northern island, and I'm just kind of clearing the map. That Fog of War map is a pain in the ass. Fuck me. I wish you could just... I wish it was like Assassin's Creed where you could fucking clear the map by going to viewpoints, but fuck me, that is a pain in the ass. And the dudes are fucking, like, I'm not good at, like, fighting and shit, you know, that... I'm not good at fighting games and shit, so, I mean, like, there's a few times I just got my ass fucking handed to me. Like, I'll pick a fight with, like, you know, 6 guys on horses, and they'll have 3 big fat dudes with maces and shit. And, those guys just bust my ass. Their fucking swords are on fire and shit. And I'm like, how did their sword get on fire? I don't even know how that works. So I gotta do the shoulder roll. Ooh, VR, boy, that's a slippery slope. I'm not sure it's worth it. The thing is, it's a cool novelty, but it's non-sustaining for like prolonged gaming or anything. Like, as a novelty, I can see it's great. You know what I mean? If it wasn't fucking 600 bones or whatever to get into fucking VR, it's probably less than that, it would be fine. But the thing is once you put goggles on and are sitting there on the couch with fucking slack-jawed staring off into space, I think that's a slippery slope right there, where you're... The whole point with me playing games is that disconnection of sitting there with your controller or mouse and keyboard or whatever, sitting there with the controller and having that gap in between you and losing yourself in another world. You know, there's that reality gap that you have that kind of keeps you fucking, as a human being, enjoying the video game you're playing. Once you helmet up, buddy, you are 3 or 4 clicks away on the computer to using it to wank with. So this is, you know, the games won't dry up. It's just that the games are shit. Or the games will be ported games where it's like, look, you can play Skyrim on the fucking helmet. Oh, really? I mean, you might as well just be wanking with it, to be honest, at that point. But I don't know, like, if I could get one for a couple of $100, yeah, I've tried it, but I've never owned it. It's cool, but it's 3DS cool. It's 100% a gimmick. It does work, but what is it working? Like, what? I just don't see. I'm just not there with it. Well, it's not, dude. Brain damage. I don't think that's how it works. But I mean, like, just no. The fucking kid, listen, if your kid's 5 years old, the kid should be outside fucking playing. The kid should not have access to fucking unlimited internet and video game fucking content. Kick the kid into the fucking yard, give him a hose, and be like, there you go, play with the fucking hose. Seriously, Brandy's fucking nephews, they stare at the fucking thing. Yeah, a gimmick like 3D TVs, exactly. Where are they now? You can't even, you know, they don't even, do they still have that fucking shit? But yeah, kids should not, if I had a kid, God forbid, but let's go into the fucking hypothetical situation. That kid would not know what a fucking iPad or a cell phone was. He would not have access to it. You see these kids in fucking strollers punching their fucking finger on an iPad. Fuck that. These kids are going to be fucked up. At age 20, they're going to be so fucking devoted to sucking on that glass tit I mean, it's bad enough for us old timers who like live on our phone. Imagine kids who raised on it. Get the fucking kids outside. Take them to the fucking beach. Just like, don't drown. You know what I mean? Even when I had video games to play, and I mean like my whole childhood, you know, whatever, my teens and, you know, into my 20s and stuff, I had video games to play at home, but I didn't spend all day fucking doing shit like that. There was no cell phone. There was no fucking, you know, we thought of having a beeper was a fucking, you know, invasion of privacy. But you gotta get these fucking kids out of the house. Like, I know, looking after kids is tough. You're just trying to juggle you looking at the fucking internet all day. And so you want the kids to fucking be occupied and not, you know, be out, you know, crawling under a car or whatever, or starting a fire, or blowing anything up. So, I mean, get these kids out of the fucking house, dude. It's pathetic. It's fucking sad. These kids beeping on the fucking cell phone, and you take the cell phone away and they're crying. Like they're gonna be 30 and be exactly the same way. Can't find my cell phone. Where'd she go? I'm losing her. We should all just literally have a few hours of the day where we fucking tune out. In Vancouver, this is the thing. Like, in Vancouver, you never make eye contact with anybody because they're all looking at their cell phone. I don't know how anyone gets into a relationship in Vancouver because no one sees each other. I mean, here it's just as bad, but, you know, when it's minus 30, you can't have your hand out and fucking on the cell phone because you'll lose your digits. But, yeah, playing outside, this is the thing. Like, us old-timers, say good more. I'm not saying that you're an old timer, but you remember the days where it was like, I'm going out, fuck it. And you're out for 8 hours, 10 hours. It starts getting dark, you're still out, mooching around, doing shit, sitting by the creek or whatever. Yeah, no, listen, I'm the first one to say, I'm fucking, you know, social media is it, right? I'm fucking scrolling on that fucking thing like a... If there was a battery that was charged using the wheel on my mouse, I wouldn't have to be hooked into fucking the mains because I could power everything in my house with the fucking scroll wheel on my mouse. We're all fucked. This is the thing. Because we're all looking for something. We're all searching for that fucking serotonin hit, that recognition. And this is the thing, we don't need it. We never needed it in the fucking 80s. When the phone rang in the 80s, it was like, I don't know who that is. Who's that on the... Hello? Hi. It's whatever. I don't even remember how you talk on the phone. You know, I got like 500 minutes or whatever on my cell phone for like talking on the phone data. I never use it. I use it to fucking check my voicemail when I don't answer the phone because I don't recognize the number. No one talk to my parents on the phone. That's it. Everyone else I talk to over Discord. Or I Facebook message them. Or, on Twitter, I message them there. Or I message them on Instagram. All these fucking things, right? This is why I'm saying, like, we all gotta fucking detach from, like, just being stuck in this bullshit. I'm the first one to admit, I'm there with you. I'm all in. But yeah, it's pretty much bullshit. You're gonna fucking get the VR helmet. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna put the VR thing on, and look, and here's some point of view video of what it's like to be on a roller coaster, and oh look, here's a game where you're like fighting zombies with a fucking sword. and then the third thing you're gonna do is be like, well, I don't know. I think what's this link? And then it's fucking VR porn time, and you're fucking jacking it with a helmet on. Fuck off. Get out the old fucking Penthouse magazine from 1988. She's got a lot of good information in her. Use that. Oh, no, yeah, being, like, being a forced shut-in in the pandemic. I mean, like, this is the thing. Like, what are we going to do? I mean, there are days that go by where I don't stop staring at this fucking glass tit. It's bullshit. I think it's amazing if I go to the fucking store for an hour. But, what's going on out there? Where'd you get that from? Yeah, the thing is that, the Matrix, people's lives were actually, even though they were mundane, it looked like they actually did shit. So, none of us fucking do anything. You know it, I know it, the fucking guy down the street knows it. None of us fucking do anything. Even me spending 6 hours on a walk going to thrift stores is not doing anything. But, I get to clear the old cobwebs out of the dome, look places I've never looked before, gone around a corner. I've never gone around that corner before. I'm going to go check it out. Look at that. What's that? Go in those little public fucking book barn things and see what kind of books are in there. Fun. Sure, I've got my phone on me, but like I said, when it's minus 20 out, you don't check your phone because your hands will freeze off, so. But yeah. Just, make 2022 a better year than fucking 2021 and 2020. Get out there and do something. Hook yourself up with, fucking the outside world. Reconnect with shit. Go find a river somewhere. Find a park bench. Go get a coffee and some kind of a fucking donut or something like that. Go sit down and just sit there with your coffee. Don't fucking take your phone out of your pocket. Maybe take a picture with it. Look, I'm on a bench. Show off to everybody that you're fucking, actually a human being on planet Earth. Chill out on the bench. Watch the fucking river go by. Watch someone ride their bike past. Rollerblade. Mother pushing their baby in the stroller. Birds in the trees. Fucking listen to the fucking tall grass blowing in the wind. And just sit there and fucking remember what it means to fucking be a human fucking being. We got this really complex fucking brain up here, and we suck on the fucking glass tit, hoping that someone else will make us happy. And it's not gonna work. You've got to do that job. Other people will precipitate your happiness, but you're the only one that can sustain it. I mean, we're victims of our fucking circumstance. Every single one of us. And, it's like I said, the comfort zone is a killer. Nostalgia is a killer. It will kill you. You will end up dead because of these things. I spent years fucking drunk and on drugs. Thinking that I was going to get good at it. Thinking that this was some kind of lifelong improvement session that I was having. Where it's like, oh, well, I suppose if I drink 18 beer and smoke a lot of fucking dope, this is going to make my life better. Well, spoilers, it didn't. It made it worse. I was the biggest sack of fucking human fucking shite that you could ever have seen. Literally no motivation, no fucking nothing, no self-respect. Now at least I can look in the mirror and go, you did it! You did it! If you can't do that, reassess, man. Re-fucking-cess. I mean, you know, I'm not better than, I'm not great. There's people out there fucking living the dream. All I'm doing is sitting in a fucking $800 apartment in Calgary, drinking fucking tea, playing with Roberts, playing my video games, fucking... It's not really like, you know, storybook shit, but there you go, Mark. What time is it? 12:41. Unbelievable. You of all people should know better. Yeah, I know we're all gonna die. This is it. Like, life. It's like I always say, dude. It's a race. None of us win. We all end up the same fucking place. Every single one of us is going to end up the same way. Do I still collect GameCube games? Holy shit, bud. You are out of the fucking loop, son. I sold everything. I sold all my video games. All my video games are gone. Except for the new ones that I've bought, but they don't count. Everyone knows they're not. I'm not a game collector. I sold everything, bud. 500 fucking GameCube games. Down the fucking pan. And you know what? I don't fucking care. Good. They were all shitty games anyway. They were all shit. There are maybe 10 good GameCube games. Now, that's a fact. And this is coming from fucking me. I know this. And one of the good games is NHL 06. So you do the math on that. Yeah, no, what do you need that shit around for? Now, BMX, Triple X, what is it called? BMX Triple X? Is that what it's called? That game was the worst. The controls on that game fucking sucked, man. You were literally like this on the bike. You couldn't control the bike. You were trying to steer the bike and it was doing like turns like this, and you know, you were banking, you know, your pedal would hit the fucking pavement doing that kind of shit. It was the worst game. Like, seriously. The best thing about that game is the cover. That was my VR. Holy shit, what the fuck? Look, Chris, come on now. You're not supposed to come in and speak common sense. This kind of stream isn't for common sense. But everyone's different, right? People in our lives make things worthwhile. Yes, that's true. But, you know, I'm not going to live my life vicariously through other people's happiness. You know, I'm by myself. I don't have that fucking luxury. Yes, do whatever you want, do whatever makes you happy. But sometimes going out of your comfort zone and doing fucking crazy shit, like I'm going to go on a fucking vacation by myself, you don't know that's going to be the best thing that's ever happened to you till you do it. So, I mean, saying you're not going to do it is like, you're cutting off your nose to spite your face. Sometimes you have to go out of your comfort zone. I mean, as long as you're not hurting anyone and are responsible. How many... it's bad for you to eat that many fortune cookies and then put all the fucking things into one sentence. But remember, as long as you're not hurting anyone, that's you taking everyone else into consideration and not fucking taking yourself into consideration. Sometimes everyone else can go fuck themselves. Me saying that I was going to move to Calgary. Everyone in Vancouver, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Oh, it's cold there. Oh, you know what? It's fucking, you know, the politics there is this. So if I had fucking made all of those people happy, I'd still be fucking miserable in Vancouver. So, no. Sometimes life isn't about making everyone fucking else happy. Sometimes it's about making fucking you happy. And everyone else can go fuck themselves. No, you know, like, I had like 3 or 4 people fucking supporting me when I fucking decided to move to Alberta. Literally, to a man, every single person I said, she's fucking cold there. You wouldn't catch me moving to Calgary. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to live in Vancouver and spend $2,000 a month rent, be miserable for the rest of my life, and die broke. That's fucking... And I had to be like, and just tell them, well, how about you go fuck yourself? Because I'm going to do it anyway. And you're going to be in Vancouver fucking dead. You're going to be dead. You're going to be miserable and fucking dead your whole fucking life. You're never going to have time to fucking go travel. You're never going to have fucking money to go fucking do anything. You're just going to be sitting there 5 days a fucking week, 40 plus hours a week working, exhausted all the fucking time, working paycheck to paycheck because you aren't thinking about you. You're thinking about, you know, the big picture of like, oh, everyone I know is here. Fuck them. It's not that important. It's not that important. My world isn't that closed that I'm gonna be like everything around me, everyone else's opinion is how I'm gonna fucking dictate how I'm gonna fucking run shit. Quit your job, fucking travel. You got money in the bank? Fuck it, who cares? You can always get another job, who gives a shit? Unless you're a fucking executive, who gives a fucking shit? Who cares? What's the difference? Who's it hurting? Nobody. The amount of fucking people in Vancouver that were left fucking salty because I saved money and I was able to escape that fucking trap. That's why they were like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Oh, I wouldn't move there. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, God, you should really like reconsider. Oh, Vancouver, you know, maybe you could move somewhere. Maybe you could move into a smaller place. Maybe you could get roommates. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. And fuck that. I live here by myself. 1-bedroom apartment to myself. In Vancouver, you could never do that. You'd be a millionaire, and within 10 years, you're going to be broke. Because you can't afford to buy a place. Renting a place is at least $2,000 a month. Do the fucking math. Because going out for fucking sushi with your fucking vapid friends is more important than you being happy. And your false happiness about like having people fucking kowtow to your fucking bullshit and you're keeping up with the Joneses' cell phone purchases every year and fucking, you know, I have to have a car even though I can't drive in Vancouver because it's so fucking congested and gas is $1.60 a fucking liter and you can't go anywhere anyway because it takes you fucking 2 hours to drive to North Van. Even though it takes you 45 minutes to walk there, but you have to have a car because, you know, you got to keep up with all your fucking brainless, fucking, you know, egotistical, fucking self-important fucking friends who thinks Vancouver is fucking heaven on earth. And you're all gonna fucking die broke there. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. Good. That's why I got out of that fucking shithole. Because it's a fucking shithole. Yeah, you can't make everyone happy, Chris. You can't. It's impossible. And you doing that is going to make you unhappy. Oh, well, here's one. Here's one that always gets me. You're friends with somebody. Hey, I'm moving. Can you help me move? At no point does anyone ever want to help anybody fucking move. Nobody wants to help anybody move. No one wants to help fucking pack boxes into a fucking truck and then do the reverse on the other end. No one. When I was like 20 and I'm like, you can ask me to do whatever you want. Just don't ask me to fucking help you move because I ain't gonna fucking do it. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. You're gonna move? You move on your own. I don't want to help you. Oh, but I'll buy you beer and pizza. I can buy beer and pizza by myself and sit at home and not have to lug your fucking gay shit around. Fuck you. I never helped anybody move. Not for the last fucking 35 years have I helped anybody move. And I never expected help when I moved. Because it's a shitty job. But, you know, if you're Mr. Nice Guy, can you help me move? Yeah, oh sure, that sounds great. You're humping fucking shitty packed boxes, old fucking stinky couches in and out, trying to prop them on some fucking pickup truck that the guy fucking borrowed from somebody. It's just the worst. You end up hurting yourself, pinching your arm in the wall as you're moving the couch down the stairs. Forget it. Forget it. You try and work and work and work to make other people happy. You're gonna end up fucking dead. And then the thing is will it get reciprocated 99% of the time? No. You're left without fucking getting a fucking thank you. Oh yeah, see, yeah. Once I have the gamer thing I want, I don't care anymore. Yeah, no, that's how it is. Because you're looking for the next serotonin hit. It's like every collector. Once you get what you want, it's like being a heroin addict. You're always searching for that fucking high, and you'll never find it. You'll never find it. It's not there. And the thing is if you have friends that are also collectors, they're gonna fucking big you up. So it's a big, huge circle jerk. One guy buys something, the next guy wants what that guy has, so he gets it, and it's just a big fucking circle jerk. And every single person's telling the next one that they're great. When in fact, it's the most hollow fucking thing in the world. No, don't get me wrong. When I was with Brandy, all I tried to do was look after her. And after 15 years, she's like, I'm not your girlfriend. I'm your pet. You're just looking after me. You're feeding me. You're getting me drinks. You're getting me, fucking treats from the store. She's just like, I'm just your pet. And I'm like, well, you're not wrong. This is what it's become. So when we separated, it was just like, yep, this is it. Oh well, might as well just be friends, because that's what we are now. In fact, we'd be better friends separated by fucking 150 miles than we would be living together. And without her leaving, I wouldn't be here right now. That's a fact. I wouldn't have these fucking revelations if she hadn't left. Yeah, you can't, life isn't about fucking making everyone else happy. It's not a bad thing to look out for number one. To not take advice from people. And if you're asking questions like, oh geez, should I quit my job and go travel somewhere? The answer's obvious. But the problem is you're still fucking locked into that situation where you're looking for validation. You're hoping that someone else will go yes or no so that you don't have to make the choice. You'll have some fucking outside influence being like, oh, maybe you should think about it, or maybe you should. No. Should I quit my job and go traveling? Fucking yes. If that's what you're thinking about, then the answer is fucking yes. Are you nervous? Sure. Everyone's going to be nervous in that circumstance. Do it. Do it. Should I sell all my video games? Do they mean anything to you? Are they really that important? Do they mean, is it life and death? When was the last time you played them? Go down the fucking shelf. And try and find a sentimental reason for keeping anything there. And just like I said, sentimental value, it's not worth a fucking penny. Translatable to $0.0. It's, sentimental value is a fucking trap. It's a fucking trap. I'm not talking shit either. You can, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but nothing would please me more than hearing someone say, gee, Jeremy, I heard what you're saying about fucking, traveling, or I heard what you're saying about fucking saving money and moving, or, finding yourself, reassessing my situation and, like, realizing I'm in a shithole fucking scenario. Maybe I should change it. And, I took your advice and fucking I'm happier now. That would be great. Listen, this isn't my first fucking rodeo. I didn't just fall off the fucking turnip truck. Takes a long fucking time to see straight through the bullshit. Especially the bullshit that this fucking shithole planet fucking serves to feed you. That tells you that you have to fucking buy a new cell phone. That tells you that you need to fucking keep up with fucking, all the fucking bullshit. You have to fucking have Netflix, and you have to have all of this shit to be happy. And that is a lie. You can anything provided on Netflix, you can steal off the internet, first of all, that makes me happy, because fuck that. Oh, look, hey, Raz, Happy New Year to you. Awesome. I'm not paying fucking there were people at my work, they're like, oh, I gotta get Disney Plus so I can watch The Mandalorian. No, you don't. Fucking rob it off the internet. Who gives a shit? What, Disney's losing money? Bullshit. Who fucking cares? Good, they're losing money. They can go fuck themselves. It's the same principle with fucking bootlegging fucking video games. If I could crack my PS Vita and fucking rob every PS Vita game, do you think I'd be worried that Sony was losing money? I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. Sony's making more money in fucking 5 minutes than I'll see in my entire life. They have more money than God. I don't give a fuck what happens to them. Not one fuck what happens to them. It's not important to me that honesty isn't about fucking whether you're stealing fucking the Mandalorian off the fucking internet. Honesty is like this, right fucking now. I'm a straight shooter. I've told you, have I stolen things in my life? Oh, yes. Yes. Stolen lots of fucking things. I've stolen things from fucking thrift stores, Salvation Army thrift stores, because Salvation Army's policies are shit. They're the worst kind of people in the world. So, you know what? I don't give a fuck. If my money's not going to fucking charity, their charity, then good. But like the thrift store that, gives money to a cat's shelter, I'll give them an extra fucking $5. Because morally, that's right. Value Village? Listen, I've said it a million times. I encourage every single one of you to steal from Value Village. Steal everything from Value Village. You see a GameCube disc, and you're like, it's in a box with a shitty case. Take the disc out, put it in your back pocket. Fuck it. Steal the disc. I don't care. Good. Fuck them. Value Village is the worst. It's a for-profit fucking thing. And for years and years and years, they hid that. They said that they were a charity. Bullshit. They had these pictures of fucking brown people, like, accepting boxes of fucking clothes and shit, and that never fucking happened. If you could get away with stealing from fucking department stores, I've never done that because I ain't getting fucking caught and brought into a back room at a fucking department store. But if you can steal from department stores, like big name department stores, whatever you got, the fucking JCPenney's and the whatever, fucking I don't even know what kind of department stores, Walmart, if you can steal from Walmart, steal from fucking Walmart. Good. Good. Fuck them. Who gives a shit? If you wheel a fucking $600 TV out the door and you don't pay a cent for it, good. Good. Fuck them. Who gives a shit? Am I a bad person? Am I a thief? Am I condoning illegal behavior? At that point, what is legal? Find out how they treat their fucking employees. And then you'll be like, nah, whatever. Do what makes you happy. This is what I'm always getting at. Do what makes you happy. But also find out new things that may make you happy that you didn't know make you happy. Or just die and be fucking do the same thing forever until you die. Well, thanks for popping in, buddy. I don't know where you've been. You've got 8 years of fucking... you got 8 years of videos to catch up on, so I don't expect to hear from you for the next 6 months or so. But I expect you to catch up and see you commenting on at least videos stretching back to 2019. So have fun with that. I don't believe in stealing. It is morally wrong. Why? Why? Why is it morally wrong? If it's from a person, it is. I wouldn't break in next door and steal their shit. But from a fucking department store, they're not losing any money. From a cancerous fucking thrift store like fucking Salvation Army, fuck, who cares? Who cares? What are they gonna do? The shit's donated to them. Fuck it. You're getting stolen from every single fucking day. So, I mean, you know. I'm just, that's just me. Nope, stealing isn't stealing. That's not true. If you're hurting an individual person by stealing, go stealing some old lady's fucking pension check, or stealing some fucking old man's, lawnmower or something. Oh, then he's an old man and he's got a problem and he's this, that, and the other. But Walmart? Fuck those guys. Fuck those guys. Every time you hear about somebody who fucking steals an entire Walmart fucking rig full of butter or something, good. Good. I hope they fucking sell it on the black market. Whoever's making the money fucking enjoys themselves. Maybe they're going to go traveling. See you later, Chris. Thanks for popping in. You didn't need to, like I said, you don't have to feel obligated to do this. You're never going to get any good information out of this. But have fun shoveling? Sounds awful. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. This is the difference between me and everybody else. I'm morally bankrupt. Is it okay to steal off someone who's rich? Yeah, fuck, no problem. Because most people, listen, I used to work in irrigation. I've been at houses that were worth fucking tens of millions of dollars. The rich person there never looked at any of their shit, never went out in their garden, didn't give a fuck. All they're thinking about is their own little fucking microcosm world that they live in and how important they are. If some of these places, if I manage to get into these places and steal some fucking $30,000 fucking candelabra, they'd never miss it. Who gives a shit? These people are rich. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about me. Trust me, many a bike has vanished out of a rich person's fucking backyard. Now, I don't know how that happened, but I ended up with the bike. Well, it depends. It depends, but well off is. Like I said, mom and pop store, you never steal from a mom and pop store. That's ridiculous. You're taking money out of someone's pocket. But there is a limit to where it's okay to steal from. Like, you don't steal from someone who's fucking broke. Don't steal from some broke ass fucking guy's bike. You know what I mean? Don't steal some broke ass guy's fucking shit, right? Like, but if it's a fucking department store or whatever, fuck, who cares? Get it in your pocket. Fucking get out of if you can get out of the place without getting fucking snagged, good for you. If it's food, if you have to steal food, Well, that's always morally right. So, yeah, Pirate Bay. Yeah, I still have Pirate Bay. There's nothing wrong with it. Stealing shit, like I said, I'm not fucking paying Disney to watch The Mandalorian. No fucking way. I already pay for my internet. I'm going to steal The Mandalorian off of a fucking streaming site. I don't care if Disney loses my money. I don't give a shit. They can fuck off. Yeah, I know. Stealing raises the prices for everybody. That's right. So they punish us, the lowly fucking customer, for their shitty fucking for creating a fucking society in which people feel the need to steal. So whatever, it's the ever decreasing fucking spiral of descent into fucking madness. I'm gonna steal your bike. Fuck you. I'm gonna find out where you live and I'm gonna fucking come and get you. You probably have 8 bikes. I'm gonna fucking take them. So you better lock those fucking things up. And putting them in your garage isn't gonna fucking help. Because I can get in there. Happy New Year. Yeah, no, I did. I saw the first episode of Boba Fett. I was like, oh, I can't wait for this. Because Mandalorian, the writing in Mandalorian is really good. The storytelling in Mandalorian is really good. But the first episode of Boba Fett was really... I hope it just is being presented as like a foundation to the storytelling part, because it was kind of boring, I'm gonna say, but it was cool to see all that stuff. But like, it was really a very thin narrative, to say the least. It wasn't a lot to, it doesn't feel like it's a lot to build on. So, but it was fine. I was just hoping for more. It seems like The Mandalorian has all of the good acting in it. So I don't know. They're gonna have to do something with this show, because I mean, nothing happened in that first episode. I've been watching The Expanse. I think I'm almost finished season 3 of The Expanse, and I'm really enjoying that. That's some good sci-fi right there. Even though I'm finding that the main characters, they have so much fluky good luck that it somehow seems unbelievable. Because it's like these main characters, they just are getting out of every single thing by the skin of their teeth and going, oh, that was close. Yeah, maybe a little too close, but yeah, The Expanse is really good. I mean, I think the design about behind Boba Fett and all of the shit going on in there, I think really like it's gonna end up looking like it was made in the 80s just by default. And everything reminds you of the 80s when you see like Boba Fett's outfit and shit like that. So it was and all of the sets and shit like that. Yeah. That's only a little bit. I'm trying to re them because I need more room, but fuck, it's hard to do that. Like when you have these big fellas up here, it's hard to like find a place for these big guys. Plus, I didn't buy enough shelves when I moved here, so fuck, I was fucked. I moved here in such a fucking hurry. I should have bought like 6 bookshelves. I bought 1. And this one I brought with me from my parents' house. So, that was fucked. Happy New Year to you too, by the way. But yeah, there's no room up there for anything. I just put some of my favorites up there. And I've been going through the boxes the last couple of days and opening shit. And I don't know, I got lots of stuff sitting around. Yeah, there's an IKEA, but it's fucking, I don't have a car. So I'm kind of fucked, right? Literally, like I can't buy. I mean, I know they'll deliver, but I'll figure it out. I'm gonna rent a car in the spring and fucking go on a road trip. So I'll probably end up swinging down there and buying a few things before I do that. But yeah, I don't have a fucking car. It's Calgary. Like literally, like the roads are like covered in in gravel and snow. It never melts. So there's no. I mean, even if I had a car, the thing would be thrashed. I don't know how anybody here has a fucking car, to be honest. Oh, Raz, you bought a PS3, did you? A lot of good games on there, man. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Now you can play Uncharted. I'm sure you've never played that. Chinook video? What? Like when it goes from -20 to +20 in a day? Is that what you mean by Chinook? Cause the yeah the fucking the temperature degrees that it swings here, like it was going from like -10 to fucking +20 in 12 hours. 30-degree temperature swing. There's no way you can physically prepare for that. One day you're cold, the next day you're fucking go outside and you're sweating like an idiot because it's crazy. And I mean, in BC, you guys have humidity. So you know what it's like when it's cold and the humidity is high. But there's oh yeah, my way to Chinook Mall. Yeah, no, there is. Yeah, the Chinook Mall. Yeah, no, I know where that is now. But like here, there's no humidity. My sinuses are drier than fucking. They're dry, man. Like it is a dry cold. How do you know about Chinook Mall? When were you in Calgary? Oh wait, you were in Calgary, weren't you? Yeah, Chinook Mall's shitty. The movie theater is pretty cool, but Chinook Mall, fucking the malls here are really bad. The people walking around the malls, they're just in there because it's warm. That's what I'm convinced of. You know, you're in there and there's a fucking Bed Bath and Beyond, and a you know a soap place. Yeah. I listen, Danny. Fucking, I can tell you something. This place hasn't changed since you were 15. Yeah, I guarantee it. The infrastructure level of Calgary does not change. It basically changes with the boom and bust of oil. So you know you can tell if oil's big, like it was in like the late 80s. Well, that's when all the big buildings in downtown got built in the mid 80s. Now there's like 3 buildings that were built since fucking 2000. Because there's no economy here. Downtown is dead. Why is it so much colder here? Because it's the fucking prairies. It's the fucking prairies. It's flatter than a fucking plate of piss out there, for fuck's sakes. That wind, she runs fucking cold out there. But I don't know why it's so cold. I don't know where the wind's coming from. It's not building up any friction, I'll tell you that, to get any heat. But, yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm accepting of it because it's fucking cheap to live here. And I mean, most of the time when I go to a mall anyway, it's just me cutting through a mall. Like, I don't fucking, there's nothing I need from a mall. There's a skateboard park right down the street from here. It's frozen, so nobody's skating on that. And a lot of hobos sleep there. I don't know how the hobos survive in this. They must freeze to death. I wonder if there's some kind of thing where it shows how many hobos have frozen to death here. Because it was piss cutter cold the last couple days. It was minus 30. It's only minus 10 right now. It's literally warm. Minus 10? Nothing. This is nothing. I should have the window open. Yeah, look at a map. Look at a map. Look at a weather map. I wonder, can I do that? Can I share a screen? I'm not going to do that. No, it's the thing is with Calgary is it's dead everywhere. It's dead everywhere except at malls because people, like I said, people don't have anything else to do. Like, they don't want to go anywhere and do something. So they just go to a mall because they're like, well, this is a thing to do. But it's so spread out. Like, the place is massive and everyone's like so thinly spread. You can walk down streets and shit like that, not see anybody walking around because they're just somewhere else. Like the air pressure, it just evens the humans out so that you maybe, you'll see 20 people. If you go downtown after 6 o'clock, well, it's like going to a fucking ghost town. There's nobody downtown because there's nothing down there. It's not like downtown Vancouver, which is fucking a zoo. Bunch of people got stabbed here. Yeah, the hobos rely on handouts from local residents. Yeah, well, I can fucking rotate for that. Listen, Raz, move, do it. Have fun. Move around. Check shit out. Film videos about it. That's what life's about, man. Enjoying yourself. Don't think about it, just do it. But yeah, I mean, it could be worse here. But I mean, like, in reality, it's the closest place I could have moved. Like, it's an hour plane flight from here to Vancouver. So it's the closest place I could have moved and still, taken advantage of the cheap thing. You've got everything here. It's a real city. Kind of. I mean, apart from the fact that it's full of hillbillies. Yeah, there's a lot of hillbillies here. They are, it's like living in fucking Alabama or Kentucky. They think that putting fluoride in the water is a bad idea. So, that's not good. Ooh, if I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live? That's a good question. Like live, and then not have to worry about money, or would I need to get a job, or just... Yeah, they're really trans-friendly here, Brent. Danny, really. I mean, I could show you some Instagram posts about Calgary and, like, just for instance, Pride Week. You'd be like, where are these comments? Like, these have to be made up. Nobody still thinks this way. That's where you're wrong. They paint a sidewalk a rainbow, and they're like, why is Calgary always trying to push this agenda down our throats? And I'm like, what are you talking about? This is a rainbow on a sidewalk. I don't even walk down that street anymore because, I don't want, what if my son sees this rainbow sidewalk and I have to explain to him? I'm like, what? Well, explain to him what? Like, what the fuck, you guys? Like, literally backwards. Like, it's something else. But if I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live? I don't know. I'd like to still stay in Canada, but I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if I can answer that. Because I'd like to just have places all over the place. Live 6 months here, live 6 months there for the rest of my life. Because you don't want to live in the UK, because, I mean, it's a shithole. Yeah, it's the good old days. It's the 80s. It's always 1985 here. Even though I get free insulin here. So, I mean, for some reason, the fucking pharmacist over there has figured out a way of getting me free insulin. So, I'm not going to complain about that. And I didn't have to even pretend to be psycho or fucking, cry at a therapist or something to get. They just gave me free insulin. So I'm okay, I guess. Plus, when I go back to Vancouver to visit, I still have my BC health card. So I can get all the BC health card discounts for insulin and shit there. So I've gimmicked the system. But yeah, it is kind of like, there are some people here that are very set in their ways as far as what they think is right and what they think is wrong. Like, there's like people who are running for mayor or like council or something that were fucking, they're from India or they're Filipino or whatever. So of course somebody thinks it's a great idea to go around and draw a swastika on their on their campaign signs. But like any place in the world where, people are fucking illiterate and hillbillies, the swastika was backwards. So or not even a swastika. They've done some kind of, and there's a lot of situations here where it's, people aren't doing things ironically. People are doing things because they think it's funny, or they think they're right about things. There's a lot of racists here. Just put it that way. A lot of pickup trucks, too. And a lot of real beater fucking pickup trucks driving around. But way less bros. Not a lot of bros here. They just are all kind of, I don't know. They look like they all work in a fucking oil field. That's fine. I don't care. It's, I'm doing my best under the circumstances. It's going to be fun to get a job here. I just want to get a job where it has a bunch of fucking old people working there. Old ladies, that preferably. Because I can suck up the old ladies, no problem. And then maybe they might make me dinner. Or, knit me a scarf. Or make me a mittens. Or, give me a house plant that I can look after. Yeah, it is religion, trust me. Fucking holy Christ. 100%. They seem to think it's a great idea to be religious. I can't say that I go along with it, but whatever. Like I said, you don't have to join in. Yeah, the care home janitor doesn't sound like a good job, because I don't want to have to clean up after some old man who's soiled himself, or I don't want to have to wipe down a chair where old fucking Agnes has soiled herself, or I don't want to be like, oh no, Jeremy, can you go to like room 214? Gus has soiled himself again. Or, oh no, someone in the cafeteria soiled themselves. I'm not going to fucking work at a care home as a janitor. Although, if I get really nice to these old people and, say that their sons or daughters don't visit them anymore, and I get like really friendly with them, not that kind of friendly, but, clean up after they've soiled themselves, I'll get in their will. Oh, Jeremy, you're such a nice young man. I'm going to put you in my will, and I'm going to make sure that when I die, you get a box of knitted mittens that I have at home that my nephew's looking for. Always, no. Hey, Dee Dee, fucking everything's great. You missed out on everything. I mean, this is the thing. Like, these are regularly scheduled. Time is it? These are regularly scheduled streams. So, but yeah, you missed out. So you're gonna have to rewatch up to Soiled Themselves. Unfortunately. I hope everybody had a good New Year, though. That's the thing. Like, 2020 has been kind of shitty. And, let's just try and make this year fucking better, at least for us. Don't really think about other people. Just think about yourself this year. Work on you, the home viewer. It's time to work on you. Because everybody else, they can look after themselves. You don't need to constantly fucking babysit everybody. They're adults. And if they aren't adults, well, they should learn to look after themselves then. Look after you. Make sure that, it's like, if you feel like going and doing something, don't ask anybody if you think it's a good idea. Just say, fuck it. I'm going to fuck off, you guys. I don't care what happens. I'm leaving. Try and get a job at a thrift store. See, that's a good idea. There's one up the street. Now, the problem is it's the woman's in need thrift store, right? So it's one of those ones where the thrift store is like for women in need, right? So it's like people who are like broke or running away from a bad marriage or all kinds of shit like that. So you don't want Mr. Suave in there, talking all these ladies who, might be scared of dudes. Because there's no one more manly and filled with manly manfulness than me. Let me tell you. I just exude manliness. And so it's good. That might be kind of tough. But also, I might be able to just bullshit my way into that job, which is pretty good. And that's what I'm hoping to do. I even considered, I was like, well, if Safeway would hire me for 3 days a week, I'd work there. Because what are they going to do? Fire me? I don't give a shit. I've already quit Safeway once. Jeremy 1, Safeway 0. Probably. I think that's what happens. I've seen them in the overflow. I don't know if I have any control over that, Raz. I'll have to check. There might be a setting where I could just let everything come in. But then the thing is then you're just going to come in and start saying racist things. So I can't do that. But yeah, no, working at Safeway would be funny. First of all, it's like 15 minutes down the street. It's literally the same amount of walking that it would be to work that I worked at the old Safeway. And what am I going to do? Come in at 5 in the morning or whatever, start putting groceries on the shelf. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? I don't know. Fine, I guess. Oh, hey, Jeremy, can you put the cereal on the shelf? I don't know, I guess. Sounds like a thing. Oh, Jeremy, how was your day yesterday? I don't know. No, dude, if I went back to the Safeway that I was working at and walked in and was like, hey, can I get my job back? Dude, I would have my fucking, my locker back. I would have the fucking, my employee number reinstated, and I'd be on the schedule for that night. That's how desperate they are. No, I would never do night shift again. No way. Nope. That was the whole fucking point of working night shift, was that when I quit, I would never do it again. Never do it again. Hey, look, we've got a Russian bot. We've got a Russian bot, everybody. Check it out. So you're gone. And reported. Russian bot. Yeah, no. I've unwanted commercial content or spam, child abuse, hate speech, harassment, unwanted. There we go. Okay, good. No, wait. Night shift, like I said, that was it. The last time I walked out of fucking Safeway was the last time I worked fucking night shift. I'm 50 fucking years old. I am not gonna kill myself doing fucking night shift at especially here. What the fuck? I mean, like, sure. No. Raz, you're almost 60 years old. There's no way you should be doing late night or night shifts. There are people that have been doing night shifts for 20 years at Safeway. These people, they might as well just fucking get a rope, find a beam somewhere, throw the rope over the beam, tether it off at one end, the other end make a fucking swing knot, slip knot in a loop, put it around their neck, and fucking hang themselves. It is not worth it. I was 5 years at night shift. I was a fucking physical and mental fucking wreck. You have no life. You can't enjoy your fucking holidays because you've got to switch to day shift and then switch back to night shift. It is not worth it. No fucking way. Even if they said, oh, night shift pays $20 an hour, I'd be like, yeah, and you still can't find anybody, right? Because nobody wants the shift. And I know that job. I was the fucking manager. Now, delivery driver in Calgary, I don't know Calgary. So driving around would be a fucking pain in the ass. They'd make me, I'd have to quit before the winter because I'm not driving around in this shit. Fuck that. Yeah, Raz, you're mental. It's gonna kill you. There's no reason. Unless they're paying you fucking twice as much money as everyone else is making, you don't need to work night shift for 25 fucking years. There's a better job than that. I've said this a million times. Every time someone would come into that to Safeway and be a prospective hire and I had to train them, I would tell them, I would be like, first of all, what the fuck are you doing at night on night shift? Secondly, fucking remember all those things that you used to like? Sunlight, friends, hobbies, regular sleep patterns, relaxation. All of it's gone. You're never going to get any of that ever again. Thirdly, if you don't like this job in 1 day or 2 days, go find another job. There's plenty of other jobs. You don't need this job. I only took the job because it was like, whatever. You know what I mean? It was a 10-minute walk from my fucking house, and I didn't have to wear a uniform, and I didn't have to fucking, I could wear my Walkman all night. I didn't have to, fine. But even after 5 years, I was like, I'm done. It's bad for you, man. It's bad for you. The people who were on night shift for 15, 20 years, they were miserable. They looked like they should be hooked up to a fucking life support machine. It killed me. Yeah, no doubt, Raz. I believe it. Good for you. Good for you. You get a real fucking night's sleep for a change. I've been getting 10 hours sleep, dude. I'm just catching up on sleep I didn't get working on night shift. But yeah, I don't know what kind of job I'm going to get. Like I said, in the spring, I'm going back to Vancouver. I'm going to go on a road trip after that. And then I'll decide what kind of job I want. I will decide what kind of job I want. Because I don't need to get a job. I'm just getting a job because, seriously, I can't just sit around fucking 24 hours a day and do fuck all. It is mind-bogglingly fucking... it's a drag. Exactly. Nighttime is for sleeping, not working. 100%. I was such a fucking miserable piece of shit. You know, unlike now, where I'm really happy all the time and being very nice to everybody. But I was such a fucking drag, man. Getting home from work at 6 a.m. Going out to like make me feel like I'm a normal person. Trying to go to sleep at 1 in the afternoon. Male escort for over 60s. Well, I mean, you know. They're usually very grateful. You know, they're very, you know, they're very grateful. Plus, I think I still remember where all the things go. Where if you put the have one next to the other one and put it over there and give it do this for a while. I think everything will work. Yeah, fingers crossed for you, Raz. Dude, you deserve it. Seriously. And just keep applying. Apply to 10 places right now. And if fucking one of them gets back to you, you still won. You know what I mean? That's good. Go for it, bud. I don't want a job where I have to fucking do any work. This is the thing. Like, I mean, I don't mind carrying stuff or doing stuff, but I don't want to be like, oh, Jeremy, can you do this paperwork? Or can you do this fucking, can you write this report thing? Or can you, you know, can you, we got to fill out all this, you know, inventory. Fuck off. Who cares? Fucking inventory is fucking gay, man. It's fucking lame. I never did any of that at Safeway. Jeremy, can you take the temperatures? We were supposed to take the temperatures of all the freezers, all the coolers, and write them down in a book. Twice a night on my shift, I was supposed to do that. So, so I was like manager for like 3 years, right? And it was like, well, Jeremy, you're going to have to start doing the temperatures and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I never once took the temperature. I went to the back at the end of my shift and I made up a bunch of numbers and wrote it into the fucking temperature log, signed it, and, you know, no one ever died of fucking salmonella poisoning, so I guess I did a good job there. You were supposed to also take temperatures of, like, coolers coming off the truck. Well, I took the whole fucking clipboard and the temperature gun and the pen, and I threw it in the baler. So that went in the baler. So nobody could take the temperature, because fuck that. That was good stuff. Yeah, nobody should have to work. Once you're over 45, dude, you should just be chilling. You know, like I said, if I worked at a thrift store and it's like, oh, here's 20 tubs of fucking donations, Jeremy, we want you to go through that. That's fun. Snooping through someone's old garbage? That's my kind of job right there. I'd like to do that. You know, find some old pair of spectacles in there or trying them on. Seeing how many different kinds of crocheted mittens I can find. That sounds fun. I mean, I am not commuting on transit. So it has to be within a fucking 20-minute walk from where I live. Which narrows things down a bit, but... listen, I'm fucking 50, dude. If I can't get a job, I might as well just fucking... Well, I'll just pretend I'm crazy and then get the government to pay me. I'm having... What do you call it? Night terrors. I can't sleep. I'm having night terrors. Where'd that come from? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm really stressed out. Alberta government, I can't sleep. My brain's ticking over, something fierce. Here, Jeremy, here's a fucking check. Oh, I guess there's that. Hold on. Gotta give the squirrel some nuts. I shoveled off my my balcony. I didn't. I shoveled it off with my Calgary street sign, which I found. I found that on the side of the street. I mean, they were repaving the street and they'd taken the sign down. So I guess that's still finding it. No. Oh, that's broken. Anyway. But you know, this is the thing, guys. Let's all agree that this year is going to be your year. You're going to do shit for you. Don't take anyone else into consideration. Do it for you. If you got to do something weird or do something fucking that other people think might be not a good idea, who gives a fuck what their opinion is? Who cares what they think? Do what you need to do for you, the home viewer. I'm going to do what I need to do for me. I'm going to keep on keeping on. You're never going to see me mad unless you fucking say something stupid, and then I'm going to fucking get you on here. But I'm never going to be mad. I'm going to chill. I'm going to do everything I need to do. If I have a job and I'm working there for 6 months and I say to them, I need 2 weeks off. I'm going on vacation. And they're like, oh, you can't have 2 weeks off. Excuse me? Baking powder? I can't have 2 weeks off. Well, that's where you're wrong. Because I quit now. Bye! And then I'll get another job. West Coast Watchman. Yeah, you made it to see me live. You realize I've been on for 1 hour and 42 minutes. And you're just showing up. You missed fucking gold, my friend. Gold. Gold. Earlier on, dude, I've had YouTube fucking elite in the fucking chat going back and forth. The YouTube elite. Also, Instagram elite people. Elite. The elite top tier level. And you just show up out of nowhere. Love my show. Wow, we're here tonight live. We open, everybody, here at the Grubgun show. Oh, what is going on tonight? Yeah, good, Raz. I'm glad it's your year. Make it your year. Fuck it. Oh, but now look at, and then there's Connor showing up at fucking 1 minute 40 or 1 hour 44 minutes. You guys are the worst. You guys are the worst. Seriously, like, fucking holy shit. I do all my good work in the first hour, and you guys show up 45 minutes into hour 2? Like, holy fuck, guys. That is weak. West Coast Watchman, weak. You've been here since the fucking... If you've been a fan, a quote-unquote, which is dubious at best, which means there's obviously something going on up here that's fucking wrong. From here up, something's not firing. But, catch up to my videos. Where do you start? What the fuck? Another person just showing up. What have you been doing? All of you literally have been sitting around scratching your fucking asses for 1 hour and 45 minutes while I'm here putting the fucking work in. My script... I only write an hour's worth of material, and then I gotta wing it. It's not the best time to tune in. Where are you going to start watching from, West Coast Watchmen? Like 2019? 2018? Where are you going to start? Before I lived in a van? After I lived in a van? When I was still doing irrigation work? When I was still picking up video games and hoarding them? Seriously, you are out of touch with reality. How do I banned that Russian bot. Can I ban West Coast Watchmen? I Got Kings so late. Guys, so late. YouTube fucking royalty in the fucking chat, and you guys roll in at fucking 145. Weak. Yeah, watch it on 1.5 speed. It's the year of Jeremy. Unbelievable. Yeah, if you're gonna watch anything back, there's a little gear down at the bottom of the screen, and it tells you can set the speed of the video. Set the speed to 1.25, I recommend. 1.5 sometimes can be a little rushed because I tend to run my mouth. So it'll be a little fast. You might have to ease into 1.5 speed. But yeah, start at 1.25. Work your way up from like when I started shooting out and about videos, I think. That's my best material. Yeah, no, don't go back and watch when Grub had a hard-on for GameCube. Fuck off. You guys are all fucking... Don't listen to Raz. Go back to 3 weeks ago when I fucking roasted Raz a fucking new arsehole in the fucking... on the live stream. Go back to 3 weeks for that. Everyone loved that fucking episode. How about that? Fuck. So you've been watching since 2016. Yeah. Well, just scroll backwards on the old list and just see what you need to see. Yeah, a few years back you did. You got more Grub for your money because I was literally like 240 pounds. And I was like fucking... I was 10 pounds of fucking shit in a 5-pound bag back then, so that was pretty bad. But yeah, you'll see some dramatic changes go on, mainly in view count and comment numbers. They dropped dramatically because people don't like seeing other people be happy. Apparently, they just want to see people be fucking miserable, and I'm always happy. I mean, I'm always smiling, so there's nothing wrong with that. Am I right? And this is one of the rare live streams, and I'm retooling this whole live stream, boy. I'm going to be more edgy. I'm coming out, I'm going to be the edgy guy. I'm going to be the edgy commentator, so I'm going to be really edgy this year. Everyone's going to be like, oh, did you hear what Grubgun said? Oh my god. He's very edgy. Yes, I'll say. Yes, I am. I am edgy. I am being edgy now. I'm the edgy guy. Oh god, the missing cat video. Fuck off. That's got more fucking views than anything else. I don't even notice that I get so few dislikes. Well, granted, I get very few likes, but because it's not anything that's in our control, you can either like it or not like it, but it's something that it's just like, I guess that's a feature now. It's like when Facebook updates and it's like, oh, now there's this. You just kind of have to be like, I guess. I don't know. For the people who don't like my videos, they're not going to watch them anyway. They're not even going to bother clicking dislike on it. So they're just like not there. So, I get a pretty fair I mean, it still shows how many likes I got, so I mean, that's all right. But I'm dealing with maximum fucking 20, 25 comments per video. And I mean, that's the most important thing, is just communicating with the people who are watching. I don't really care about the dislikes. It used to trip me out how I would get a dislike on a video like, here's some great stuff. So I filmed videos about like me taking a small, 16-seater airplane and flying to Comox. And so I would film that out the window, film the takeoff from the airport, film some of the flight, film the landing in Comox. And I got thumbs down on that video. And I'm like, whoa, who's giving me a thumbs down on an airplane flight video? Who's like, I don't like this. In fact, I don't like airplanes. I'm going to click down on that. I don't believe in them. Like, who's clicking thumbs down on an airplane videos? Like, and then I think there was one where I flew to Victoria, and it was the same thing. There was a thumbs down on it. I'm like, why would I get a dislike on a airplane flight video? So really, you can't even use that as a catalyst to anything, that your video is going to tell you about who's watching. Because most of the people who are watching have literally fucking 3 brain cells and don't, you're lucky that they clicked play on the video, let alone like are smart enough to click like or dislike. So it's just one of those things. Yeah, no, it's Raz, I'm just joking. Fucking, this is the thing. It's not, we're done with that. It's you and me. Yeah, like, it shouldn't matter to you whether somebody dislikes your video or not anyway, because that would, if you had have known prior to you making the video that someone was going to click dislike on it, would that make you change the content? No. So everyone just kind of like does what they do, but for their own reason, especially as low fucking under the radar fucking YouTube channels anyway. They were just worried about fucking huge YouTube channels getting fucking review bombed and having a bad ratio of likes to dislikes. It has nothing to do with us. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no airplane. Yeah, it was you that thumbed down my airplane video, for fuck's sakes. Go look at it. I swear to God, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm flying a fucking float plane into Comox. I don't like that video. Why would you fly a float plane from Vancouver into Comox? That doesn't make any sense. Guys, like, it's mind-boggling. But so yeah, I never considered that anyway. I always thought, the joke's on them, a view is a view, right? But whatever. I could never make videos like you because I hate negative comments. What are you talking about? You saying that I make videos that promote me getting negative comments? That's the kind of thing that's starting to sound like you're one of the people that I should single out. Cut a promo on you next week. West Coast Watchman, I got you through some hard times. Well, that's really nice of you to say. I don't know how that happened. I mean, this is what I do as far as videos are concerned. I don't even... Oh, look, you can see, look, I've got a broom. This is how domestically fucking inclined I am. I got a broom. I was sweeping the snow off the balcony. Wow. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going to change, and I'm not going to... There's no filter. So this is what you get. You're always going to get people who fucking, want to be, everything to everybody and stuff like that and not offend anybody. And I don't really give a shit. I mean, remember, opinions are like assholes. Their comment section are filled with people who are assholes. Yeah, you prefer my out and about Grub videos. Listen, Calgary's not that bad. It's all about how you look at it, right? I mean, for me, I don't come from here. I'm not from here. So every out and about for me is an adventure. It's not a great looking city. Trust me. It's not architecturally. It's not fucking classic. But it's where I live right now. So what can you do? I could have moved farther east and there would have been older buildings, but whatever. Listen, it's not about where you are. It's where you're not, or who you are, or something like that. All of that. Those fucking squirrels. They're eating all the nuts. I might have to put more out there. They're hungry little rodents. Has everyone had enough? You done? Like, seriously, like... Yeah, I told you that before. Yeah, the thing about Canadian cities is they're very young. You have to go out to fucking out east, where they settled that 300 years ago to find any really old architecture. Stuff here is 100 years old, maybe. Like the stuff that... like there were like trading posts and shit here 150 years ago, right? People were still riding fucking horses, like, as their main mode of transportation. So, it's not, you're not getting a lot of history here. 150 years ago, where I'm sitting right now, was like a field. So, that's what you get. It's not like I'm going to be like, geez, I wonder what this place looked like 150 years ago. No. It was grassland. That's what it looked like. Fuck all. With a creek running down the middle of her. A creek that I'm not even sure is a real creek anymore. There's a dam over there, so that's being run by a dam. So is it really a river? I don't know. Apparently it floods. I'd like to see that happen. Oh shit. Sorry guys, my cats. Okay, well, you know what, guys? You can go fuck yourselves. Yeah, Raz, you never know. I might be taking you up on that deal. Grubgun fucking 2023 might be happening. So if you move, I'll just stay wherever you are. I don't give a fuck. I need to come to Sweden anyway. I got shit to do up there. I'm a busy guy. But yeah, that should be about it for today. 2 hours is good enough. And this was a surprise stream I didn't even think I'd be on. So remember, I'm rebadging everything, retooling the whole thing. So next week is going to be really edgy. I'm going to be really edgy, guys. I'm going to start talking about real edgy, thought-provoking. I'm going to be really, I'm going to be, I'm just going to swear. I'm going to start swearing more, I think, is probably helped me be more edgy. Might even get a leather jacket. So look forward to that. But thanks, everybody, including thanks to fucking everybody on here. Thanks, Danny, for showing up. That you didn't have to do that. You're obviously not working today because, like, there's no other reason why you'd be clicking on this bullshit. All the usual suspects, all the people who fucking show up all the time. It's big respect to you to show up to this fucking garbage bullshit. That's about it. So I'll be back maybe next week. I'm not sure. If I don't get a leather jacket, I might just have I'll just like maybe cut a piece of, maybe I might Photoshop it in or something. Gotta get edgy, boys. It's time. But so yeah, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. And always remember to keep your stick on the ice. How do I stop this? Yeah, I'll talk to you soon, Danny. Fucking, we don't have to have a live stream to have a conversation. Thank Christ for that. Okay, see you later. Kiss your sister for me.